Hello, everyone. Wow, this is great. There's quite a number of conferences I've been at, but today is particularly special to me. I'm pleased, honored to be able to co-present the second annual MaryAnne Arcand Memorial Safety Award. Last year was the first year for this award. It was presented at the Kamloops Interior Safety Conference, and it's good to bring it home here to Prince George and give that award out where MaryAnne was from. MaryAnne's been gone just over 5 years now, March 17, 2014, but her memory and her legacy lives on. She was a colleague. I worked with her at the Forest Safety Council for a number of years, and she became a friend, and that friendship continued until her passing. And I know for many people here, it was a similar story. She will be remembered as a tireless safety champion for loggers, for log haulers, and anyone who worked in the northern interior and across the province. Her passion really was to ensure that everyone went home safe at the end of their day. And I was just chatting with Rob Moonen, the CEO of the BC Forest Safety Council, and he asked if he could just make a couple of comments about how that played out with his experience with MaryAnne. So Rob?
And I'm just going to keep this very brief. I think a lot of you knew MaryAnne and worked with her and understood her passion. And, you know, the story that resonates personally with me with MaryAnne is MaryAnne passed away on March 17th, 2014. And she had gone into hospice during the last week or so before she passed away. And I was sitting in the office with Reynold Hurt, my predecessor, and the phone rang, and it was MaryAnne. And it was probably about 2 or 3 days before she passed away. And MaryAnne really wanted to convey that, you know, we were going to continue to be committed to ensuring that, you know, health and safety within our industry, and her focus and passion was on log hauling, was something that we were going to keep on working on her behalf. And I put myself in MaryAnne's shoes, and I say, putting me in that situation, what would I have done? And you know, that just speaks volumes to who MaryAnne was and what this award represents. So that's my personal experience, and I wanted to share that with you. Thanks.
So today, each one of us here is committed to safety, and we have that opportunity to carry on that legacy in how we work, how we care for each other in our jobs, in our home lives. And so I'm just couldn't be more thrilled to be part of awarding this memorial award. And so I'm just going to ask Kevin Horsnell from Canfor to make some comments about our award recipient of the MaryAnne Arcand Memorial Safety Award, and then we'll give that award out. Thank you.
Thanks, Steve. Good afternoon, everyone. When Trish called me and asked me if I would come and be part of this presentation, I didn't hesitate, and that was really out of respect that I have for the recipient, Dave Barden. I first met Dave 14 years ago when I was a new woods manager in Houston. We used to have, and I think we still have, a lead trucker safety meeting, and Dave participated in those. And you know, as I got to know the individuals that were part of that committee, you kind of learn the people that when you speak, you listen because they got something, you know, positive to say. And Dave was always very passionate about safety, and when he spoke, everyone paid attention. And it wasn't because when you shook his hand, your hand disappeared because he's got mitts the size of baseball gloves. It was because of his pure passion for safety and making sure that you know, that everything that we did out on the land base and on the roads was safe. Dave's influence over the trucking community and trucker safety didn't stop in Houston. Dave's been incredibly involved in this whole program. He worked with MaryAnne in the early days of the programs that we have in place today. Dave worked on the trucker safety program. He worked on the trucker certification program, and Dave is also a third-party trucker certifier out in the Houston area. So Dave's influence over our industry and over the trucking industry in BC is widely known out west. Again, I was incredibly pleased to be able to come here today and be part of this award presentation, just simply because of the passion and respect that I have for Mr. Dave Barden. So please join me in welcoming Dave up and give him a round of applause.
Yeah, I'll say a few words. Trish laid this on me yesterday, and needless to say, I was shocked, and more than that, I was honored, because I have nothing but the highest respect for MaryAnne and her dedication. And I just admired her so much. Me and other people in this room worked with her from 2005 to 2008 on the Truck Safe program. And for whatever political reasons, I got shelved. And then she went on to be with the CILA. And so I touched base with her on that level periodically. And now, fast forward to today, we have a room full of people that I work with on the LTAC group, who is a cross-section from the trucking community to every other area of the industry. And I think it's partially because of the work that MaryAnne started. And so I just, I don't think I deserve this award any more than some of the people I work with. But I'm honored to receive it. And I remember periodically I'd be up at Ritchie Brothers, and I'd run into her and I'd say, "How's it going, MaryAnne?" And she'd say, "Well, it's going, it's got to go." And that was basically her attitude towards her health and to the safety of the trucking community that she was so passionate about. I remember she told us many times, she said that we got to get these log truck drivers home safely at night. And if you recall, in 2005, in that whole time period, there was a terrible amount of fatalities in the industry, and so that's what we were working towards, was to change that. And so here we are today, and I think I'm just really honored. Thank you.